The most controversial city in Saudi Arabia is finally undergoing construction, and the world is shaken. When an eccentric billionaire is trying to make something revolutionary, it always ends up in a controversy one way or the other. But with the Line project, Saudi Arabia is about building the world's most advanced city, and arguably the one that's receiving the most heat too. So, let's uncover the truth behind the Line City and everything you need to know about Neom's latest architectural project. First, let's talk about what Neom actually is. Ever since the Line City project surfaced, we've heard that it's going to be built on top of Neom. For those who don't know, Neom is a planned smart city in Tabuk province in northwestern Saudi Arabia. It is an initiative by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, who chose the site for development and the Line City project. Neom is also known as a smart city, and since it's encompassing the Line project, it is known to be the future of urban living. But how true is it actually? We've already seen Econ City, which seems like an impossible dream, as described by many. To understand the future of Neom and the construction of the line, we need to know how serious the leaders of Saudi Arabia are when they say that Neom is the future of living. To put things into perspective, the Neom government funds the Saudi project. CEO Nadmi Al-Nassar
I am Nadmi Al-Nassar, the CEO of Neom,
has already claimed that that fund contributes $500 billion to the scheme. Neom has an area of 10,200 square miles and is bounded by the Red Sea. Currently, there are 10 projects planned for the development of Neom, one of which is Line City. But what exactly is Line City? The Line is an architectural project, and it is planned to be a 170-kilometer linear city. I repeat, linear and not circular. As weird as it might seem, there's a good explanation, which we'll discuss later in the video. The line is planned to encompass 9 million people, starting from east to west across the Neom region. From what we currently know, according to the line's developers, the city will contain 2 parallel, 500-meter-high linear skyscrapers standing 200 meters apart. Now tell me that's not something as futuristic as we've seen in the movies. In addition to the skyscrapers, the city will contain buildings that will be clad with mirrored facades. So at this point, the line doesn't seem like a gimmick, but a proper plan. Who are the people behind the line, and are they even cut out to build the city of the future, one that might even rival Dubai? Creators of the Line project. Well, the project was first proposed by Yona Friedman, a French architect.
and now I am trying to go back.
Way back in 1950, he envisioned a city with modular and vertical design to solve the urban sprawl, but ever since then, it has remained a concept. Fast forward to today, the Line is one of the 4 megacities of Saudi Arabia, and all of the cities are still under construction, and the people behind the Line are rather capable. We have Tariq Kadumi, the Urban Design Executive Director of Neom. We have Giles Pendleton, the Line Executive Director and the man who bought the vision for this city. And lastly, we have Salwa Al-Kudairi, Neom's Senior Architect and Urban Planner. Together, the team of 3 individuals, along with many other team members, leaders, and employees, Neom aims to create the Line, one of the most planned cities in Saudi Arabia. But what exactly does the Line encompass? Let's talk about the structures and features of this city, and whether it's sustainable and realistic or not. The structure of Line City is unlike anything we have ever seen. While it's already confirmed that the city will be in a linear direction, why is that? We can even argue that the city is planned in a straight line because it enhances its transportation system. While a line is generally disadvantageous for normal mobility, the line's train system will come into play. With the addition of hi-fi trains, anyone can go from point A to B quickly. This will reduce the commute cost and promote more fun, but it's much more restrictive for people who like to walk and use cars. Another unique aspect of the line's structural system is that it is 10 times denser than Manhattan City, as 9 million people are expected to live there. According to current estimates, it might even become the densest city on Earth. We don't know a lot about the current progress of the Line project, as all architects had to sign confidentiality agreements. This is one of the main reasons why the Line project has little to no online information. But that doesn't mean we're super unaware. Neom is working on various projects and is expected to be built by 2030. This is quite a commitment that the Saudi government and the investors have taken, but when we talk about the Line project, it is expected to be rolled out before 2045. They aim to have 1 million people living in the line by 2030, which sparked a huge online controversy. Due to some concerns, everyone has been criticizing the project, from news channels to websites. So, let's talk about the controversy behind Neom as a whole and why people think the line won't be a success. The controversy behind the line has been concerning due to three main things. People are concerned about sustainability, livability, and human rights factors. First, let's talk about the sustainability and livability factors. One of the biggest concerns has been the denseness that is supposed to incorporate 265,000 people per square kilometer. It is 10 times denser than Manhattan and 4 times more than the 9 districts of Manila. People are confused about the fact that the city hasn't even been built, and the aim is to design one of the densest cities. That's a genuine concern. According to the popular researcher, Prieto Curiel, a city built in a line is the most inefficient possible shape of a city. And while the line will have a high-speed rail system available to everyone, to make that happen, there must be at least 86 stations, according to the CSH researcher Daniel Condor. These are the most genuine concerns that investors and people worldwide have. The sustainability aspect has been putting the line project in controversies due to many aspects like no cars for distances that are no more than a 5-minute walk. All the energy will be produced with zero carbon emissions. But building these skyscrapers still requires a lot of materials and energy. This is hypocritical for a project that claims to remove carbon emissions, but does the same to build the structure. Philip Oldfield, head of the Built Environment School at the University of New South Wales, has estimated that this project will produce 1.8 billion tons of carbon dioxide, which will overwhelm any environmental benefits associated with the projects. So is the Line City a revolution in urban living? Absolutely. The unique form, coupled with a fast railway system and no carbon emissions, is a unique concept we haven't seen before. But the approach to the Line project will continue to spark controversy due to the environmental side effects that it brings forth. For now, the Line is treated as a prototype to showcase modern living and the future of urban planning technologies. What do you guys think about Neom and Line City? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below.